long division and synthetic division. So the instruction is divide each of the following polynomials by using the long division method and the synthetic division. For number 1, we have x squared minus 7x plus 10 as the dividend and x minus 5 as the divisor. So, i-divide natin ito by this one. Una by using the long division method, and then afterwards, ang gagamitin naman ay synthetic division. Okay, so step 1, arrange the terms of the dividend and the divisor in decreasing powers of the variable. So, as you can see, nakasulat naman sila in standard form. Walang missing term dun sa dividend, wala din sa divisor. So, proceed tayo dun sa pangalawang step. We have, i-rewrite natin in this form. X squared minus 7x plus 10 divided by x minus 5. Again, laging nasa loob ay yung dividend, nasa labas yung divisor. So, divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor to get the first term of the quotient. That is x squared divided by x is x. And then, i-multiply yung quotient dun sa terms ng divisor. We have x times x, that is x squared. And then x times negative 5, that is negative 5x. Then change the sign of the terms and then proceed sa addition. So, walang nakasulat na sign, ibig sabihin siya ay positive. From positive, magiging negative, and then this one from negative, magiging positive. So, x squared plus negative x squared, that is equal to 0. That is 0. And then negative 7x plus positive 5x, that is negative 2x. And then bring down the constant term, which is positive 10. Then ulit, divide this one by this one. So, negative 2x divided by x, that is negative 2. And then negative 2 times x, that is negative 2x. Negative 2 times negative 5, that is positive 10. Change the sign of the terms. So, from negative, magiging positive. From positive, magiging negative. Proceed to addition. Negative 2x plus positive 2x, that is 0. And then positive 10 plus negative 10, that is 0. And so the remainder is 0. Ibig sabihin, this one is exactly divisible by this one. And this one is a factor of this one. Check using synthetic division. Again, as you can see, nakasulat na siya in standard form yung terms ng dividend sa ng divisor. So, kukopyahin na lang natin yung numerical coefficient ng terms ng dividend. For x squared, ang numerical coefficient niya is 1. Para dun sa term na negative 7x, yun ay negative 7. Para dun sa constant term na positive 10, so that is positive 10. And then, equate the divisor to 0. You have x minus 5 equals 0. Find the value of x. So, negative 5 pag ilipat, magiging positive. And test 0 natin is positive 5. Ayan, so bring down 1. You have 1. 1 times 5 is 5. Dito ang sagot. Negative 7 plus 5, that is negative 2. And then negative 2 times 5, that is negative 10. Positive 10 plus negative 10, that is 0. Okay, parehas sila. Ang remainder is 0. And then you have x squared divided by x, that is x. So, 1 times x, yun ay x, and then minus 2. This is the quotient. So, this is x minus 2. Okay, remainder is 0, or kahit di nyo na isulat yun. Okay, for number 2, so we have x squared plus x minus 20 divided by x minus 4. So this is the dividend, this is the divisor. As you can see, naka-express na in standard form yung ating dividend, and then pati yung divisor. So, proceed na tayo sa division. Long division muna. Again, dividend ang nasa loob. So, you have x squared plus x minus 20 divided by the divisor. Yun ang inalagay sa labas. So, you have x minus 4. And then again, divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor. So, you have x squared divided by x, that is x. And then, multiply ulit yung quotient dun sa terms ng divisor. You have x times x, that is x squared, and then x times negative 4, that is equal to negative 4x. And then, change the sign of the terms, proceed to addition. So, again, walang nakasulat na sign, ibig sabihin siya ay positive. From positive, magiging negative, and then from negative, magiging positive. So, x squared plus negative x squared is 0. And then, x plus 4x, that is 5x. Bring down the constant term, which is negative 20. Okay, so divide this one by this one. You have 5x divided by x is equal to positive 5, and then positive 5 times x, that is positive 5x. Positive 5 times negative 4, that is negative 20. So, change the sign of the terms, proceed to addition. Again, wala nakasulat, ibig sabihin siya ay positive. So, from positive, magiging siyang negative. And then from negative, magiging positive. So, 5x plus negative 5x, that is 0. And then negative 20 plus positive 20, you have 0. So, yun yung long division method. Proceed naman tayo sa synthetic. So again, since nakasulat na in standard form, kukopyahin na lang natin yung numerical coefficients ng terms ng dividend. For x squared, ang numerical coefficient niya is 1. For x, 1 din na yun. And then for the constant term, which is negative 20, so you have negative 20. And then equate the divisor to 0. So you have x minus 4 is equal to 0. Find the value of x. So, negative 4, pag nilipat sa kabila, magiging positive. Ang gagamitin natin test, 0 is positive 4. So, you have positive 4 in here. And then, bring down 1. And then, 1 times 4 is equal to 4. Dito ang sagot. And then, 1 plus 4, that is 5. 5 times 4, that is 20. So, negative 20 plus positive 20, that is 0. Again, x squared divided by x is equal to x. So, 1 times x is x. Since ito yung numerical coefficient ng linear term, ibig sabihin ito ay yung constant term. So, you have x plus 5. And then remainder 0 ulit. Okay. So this one is equal to x plus 5 remainder 0. And so for number 3 we have x cubed divided by x cubed plus 3x squared plus 5x plus 3 divided by x plus 1. Again, this is the dividend. This is the divisor. So again, ulit, as you can see, naka-express na naman siya standard form. Then, wala namang missing term. Ito, ganun din. So, proceed na tayo sa long division. Okay, so I have x cubed plus 3x squared plus 5x plus 3 divided by x plus 1. Ulitin ko, yung dividend ang laging inilalagay sa loob. And then, yung divisor sa labas. So, divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor to get the first term of the quotient. You have x cubed divided by x, that is x squared. And then, i-multiply yung quotient dun sa terms ng divisor. So, x squared times x, that is x cubed. And x squared times positive 1, that is positive x squared. So, change the sign of the terms, proceed to addition. Again, walang nakasulat na sign, ibig sabihin siya ay positive. From positive, magiging siyang negative. From positive, magiging negative. So, positive x cubed plus negative x cubed, that is equal to 0. And then, 3x squared plus negative x squared, yun ay 2x squared. Pwede natin siyang i-take as 3x squared minus x squared. And then, bring down the linear term. So, you have positive 5x. So, 2x squared divided by x, that is positive 2x. And then, 2x times x, that is 2x squared. And then 2x times positive 1, that is positive 2x. So, changing the signs. Again, wala nakasulat. Ibig sabihin siya ay positive. From positive, magiging negative. Positive, magiging negative. So, positive 2x squared plus negative 2x squared, that is 0. And then 5x plus negative 2x, that is positive 3x. Para siyang 5x minus 2x. And then bring down the constant term, which is positive 3. So, divide this one by this one. You have positive 3x divided by positive x. That is equal to positive 3. And positive 3 times x, that is positive 3x. Positive 3 times positive 1, that is positive 3. So, change the sign from positive, magiging negative, positive, magiging negative. Proceed to addition. So, you have positive 3x plus negative 3x. Again, that is 0. And then, positive 3 plus negative 3. So, that is 0. So, ang remainder ulit ay 0. Nakakahulugan na itong dividend ay exactly divisible by the divisor. And then, yung divisor ay factor ng dividend. Ayun, so proceed naman tayo sa synthetic division. Again, since nakasulat na in standard form, tapos wala namang missing term, isusulat ko, kopyahin na lang natin yung numerical coefficient ng terms ng dividend. So, for x cubed, we have positive 1. For 3x squared, you have positive 3. For positive 5x, you have 5 constant term, which is positive 3. And then, divided by, equate the divisor to 0. So, you have x plus 1 equals 0. And then, find the value of x. So, from positive 1, pwede nilipat, magiging negative. So, you have negative 1 in here. And then, bring down 1. And then, positive 1 times negative 1, that is negative 1. Dito ang sagot. And then, positive 3 plus negative 1, that is positive 2. Para siyang 3 minus 1, that is 2. And then, positive 2 times negative 1, that is negative 2. And then, positive 5 plus negative 2, that is positive 3. Again, that is 5 minus 2. And then, positive 3 times negative 1, that is negative 3. So, positive 3 plus negative 3, that is 0 ulit. So, numerical coefficients ng quotient. You have x cubed divided by x. So, again, x cubed divided by x, that is x squared. So, numerical coefficient ng kaunahang term, which is the quadratic term, followed by the linear term, and then the constant term. So, you have 1 times x squared, that is x squared, and then followed by the linear term plus 2x, and then plus 3, remainder 0. So, ito ay parehas, equal. Therefore, ang quotient is x squared plus 2x plus 3. Remainder 0. Again, pwede nang hindi isulat ito. Okay, for number 4, so we have 2x cubed minus 18x minus 45 plus 5x squared divided by x plus 5. So, this is the dividend, this is the divisor. Okay, so step 1, arrange the terms of the dividend in the divisor in the decreasing powers of the variable. Ang gagawin natin ay i-arrange natin mula dun sa term na may pinakamataas na exponent papunta dun sa term na may pinakamababang. And so obviously, ang una nating isusulat ay yung term na may pinakamataas na exponent. We have that is positive 2x cubed, and then followed by positive 5x squared, and then the linear term, which is negative 18x, and then the constant term, which is negative 45. So divided by x plus 5, yung divisor naman ay nakasulat na in standard form. Okay, so first step, divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor to get the first term of the quotient. So you have 2x cubed divided by x, that is equal to 2x squared. Ayan, so paano nangyari yun? You have again 2x cubed divided by x. Paano siya naging equal sa 2x squared? So you have yung 2x cubed ay pwede natin isulat as 2 times yung x cubed is x times x times x, and then divided by ito ang numerical coefficient niya is 1, so pwede natin siyang isulat as 1 times x. So you have 2 divided by 1, that is 2, and then x divided by x, that is 1, and then 1 times x is x, x times x, that is x squared. So you have 2 times x squared is 2x squared. Yun yung reason kung bakit ito yung sagot. So next, i-distribute natin yung quotient dun sa terms ng divisor. I-multiply muna natin ito dito sa unang term, and then pagkatapos dun naman sa kasunod. So you have 2x squared times x, that is 2x cubed. And so paano nangyari yan? You have 2x squared times x. Again, pwede natin isulat as 2 times yung x squared ay pwede natin i-write as x times x, and then times the other x. So you have 2 times x is x squared, and then x squared times x is x cubed. So 2 times x cubed is 2x cubed. Then next, you have 2x squared times positive 5, so that is equal to positive 10x squared. Paano nangyari yun? You have 2x squared times 5. Labo. So that is simply 2 times 5 times x squared. So numerical coefficient to numerical coefficient, and then wala namang ibang variable. 2 times 5, that is 10, and then times x squared. So 10 times x squared, that is 10x squared. And then change the sign of the terms, proceed to addition. Again, walang nakasulat, ibig sabihin siya ay positive. So from positive magiging negative, and then from positive magiging negative. So 2x cubed plus negative 2x cubed, that is 0. And then negative 5x squared plus negative, that is positive 5x squared plus negative 10x squared, that is negative 5x squared. Ayan, so paano na siya naging negative 5x squared? Kopyahin na lang natin yung variable sa exponent niya. I-resolve natin na yung numerical coefficients. So you have negative 10 plus positive 5. So, anong sagot? And so, as you can see, nag-add tayo ng dalawang sign numbers na may magkaibang sign. So, integers with different sign. So, paano daw tayo nag-add ng dalawang sign numbers na may magkaibang sign? Ang ginagawa natin ay isubtract yung absolute value ng dalawang numbers. And then, ang gagamitin daw nating sign ay yung sign ng number na mas malaki ang absolute value. So, paano yan? Absolute value ng negative 10, that is positive 10. And then, absolute value ng positive 5, that is positive 5. So, isusubtract natin. And then, ang gagamitin daw natin ay yung sign ng number na may mas malaking absolute value. Alin ba ang mas malaki ang absolute value? Yung negative 10 or yung positive 5? Okay, so obviously that is yung negative 10. Dahil ang absolute value ng negative 10 ay positive 10. Ang absolute value ng positive 5 ay positive 5. Since mas malaki yung positive 10, which is the absolute value of negative 10, then yung sign ng negative 10 ang gagamitin nating sign ng sagot dito. So it will be negative. So you have negative 10 minus 5, that is 5. So ang sagot is negative 5. Yun yung reason kung bakit siya ay negative 5. And then x squared. And then bring down negative 18x, the linear term. So ganun ulit, divide. Negative 5x squared divided by x, that is negative 5x. Paano nangyari yun? So you have negative 5x squared divided by x. So meron tayong negative 5, and then yung x squared ay pwedeng isulat as x times x, and then divided by, this is again 1 times x. So you have negative 5 times, negative 5 divided by positive 1, that is negative 5. And then x divided by x, that is 1. 1 times x, that is x. And then negative 5 times x, that is negative 5x. So yun yung reason kung ba't siya naging negative 5x. And then next, so you have negative 5x times positive x. So that is negative 5x squared. Paano nangyari yun? You have negative 5x times x. So that is equal to negative 5 times x times x. You have negative 5 times x is x squared. So negative 5 times x squared, that is negative 5x squared. Ito. And then negative 5x times positive 5. So negative 5 times positive 5, that is negative 25. And then simply copy x. Ayun, so paano nangyari yun? You have negative 5x times positive 5. Ganun ulit, numerical coefficient to numerical coefficient, and then variable to variable pag multiply. So you have negative 5 times positive 5, that is negative 25. And then x, so negative 25 times x, you have negative 25x. Ayan. And then change the sign of the terms, proceed to addition. So negative 5x squared magiging positive, and then negative 25 magiging positive. So negative 5x squared plus positive 5x squared, that is 0. And then negative 18x plus positive 25x, that is positive 7x. Pwede natin i-take as 25x minus 18x. So 25 na x, bawasan ng 18 na x, that is 7x. And then bring down negative 45. So divide ulit. 7 divided by x, that is simply 7 or positive 7. Paano yun nangyari? So you have 7x divided by x. So you have, this is 7 times x divided by, this is 1 times x. So 7 divided by 1, that is 7. And then x divided by x, that is 1. 7 times 1 is 7. Kaya siya ay 7. Then multiply 7 times x. So that is obviously 7x. And then 7 times 5. So that is 35. And then change the sign of the terms and then proceed to addition. So again, walang nakasulat, ibig sabihin siya ay positive. from positive magiging negative, and then from positive magiging negative. So positive 7x plus negative 7x, that is 0. And then negative 45 plus negative 35, that is negative 5 plus 5 is 10, so you have 0, carry 1. And then 1 plus 4 is 5. Then 5 plus 3 is 8, so you have negative 80. So, paano naging negative 80 yung remainder? You have negative 45 plus negative 35. So, ito. Nag-a-add tayo ng dalawang signed numbers na this time may magkaparehas na sign. So, paano daw tayo nag-a-add ng signed numbers na may magkaparehas na sign? So, simply add the numbers and then copy the common sign. You have 45 plus 35 is 80, and then copy the common sign, which is negative. So, you have negative 80. Ayun. Yung quotient daw is 2x squared minus 5x plus 7. And then, remainder, negative 80. So, check natin gamit yung synthetic division. So, kokopyahin lang natin yung numerical coefficients ng bawat term ng dividend. So, for 2x cubed, we have positive 2. And then, for positive 5x squared, you have positive 5. Negative 18x, you have negative 18. Negative 45, you have negative 45. This is the constant term again. And then that is 0, so you have x plus 5 equates to 0, x plus 5 equals 0. Then, finding the value of x, ilipat sa kabila. From positive, magiging siyang negative. You have a negative 5. Then, bring down positive 2. So, positive 2 times negative 5, that is negative 10. Negative 10 plus positive 5, that is negative 5. Then negative 5 times negative 5, that is positive 25. Negative times negative is positive. And then negative 18 plus positive 25, that is positive 7. So, para lang siyang 25 minus 18, that is 7. And then positive 7 times negative 5, that is negative 35. So, adding negative 45 plus negative 35 is equal to negative 5 plus 5 is 0, 10. So, you have 0, carry 1. And then 1 plus 4 is 5 plus 3 is 8. Again, you have negative 80. So, 2x cubed divided by x is equal to 2x squared. Ayun na nga. So, yun yung numerical coefficient ng first term. So, you have 2x squared and then followed by the link. Kung ito ay numerical coefficient ng quadratic term, then ito ay numerical coefficient ng linear term. Minus 5x and then plus 7, the constant term. And then this will be the remainder. So, remainder negative 80. Much naman. And much. So, 2x squared, negative 5x, negative 5x, 7, na constant term, 7, and then negative 80. Anyway, ang usual way ng pagsulat nito is dividend divided by the divisor is equal to the quotient plus the remainder. So you have negative 80 divided by the divisor. So, isinusulat natin sa gantong form ang sagot. Again, dividend divided by the divisor is equal to the quotient plus the remainder over divisor. Okay, for example number 5, we have 3x squared plus 7x cubed plus 11x minus 4 divided by x plus 2. So, this is the dividend, this is the divisor. Again, first step, arrange the terms of the dividend in the divisor, decreasing powers of the variable. So, ganun ulit. Kaunaan natin isusulat ay yung term na may pinakamataas na exponent, and then papunta dun sa term na may pinakamababang exponent. So, ang kaunahan is 7x cubed. Pinakamataas yung exponent niya. And then followed by 3x squared. And then followed by positive 11x. And then followed by the constant term, which is negative 4. So divided by x plus 2. Divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor. So you have 7x cubed divided by x. That is 7x squared. And then 7x squared times x. That is 7x cubed. So 7x squared times positive 2. That is 14x squared. And then change the sign. Wala uling nakasulat. Ibig sabihin siya ay positive. From positive, magiging negative. And then ito naman from positive, magiging negative. Positive 7x cubed plus negative 7x cubed, that is 0. And then positive 3x squared plus negative 14x squared, that is negative 11x squared. And then bring down positive 11x. Ito, bring down. So negative 11x squared divided by x, that is negative 11x. And then negative 11x times positive x, so that is negative 11x squared. Negative 11x times positive 2, that is negative 22x. So changing the signs, you have negative magiging positive. Proceed sa addition. 11x squared plus 11x. Again, you have negative 11x squared plus positive pala, sorry. So positive 11x squared, that is 0. And then positive 11x plus positive 22x, so that is positive 33x. And then bring down the constant term, negative 4. And then divide. So you have positive 33x divided by positive x, that is positive 33. And then 33 times x, so you have 33x. And then 33 times 2, so you have 66. So changing the sign from positive magiging negative, positive 33x plus negative 33x is 0. And then negative 4 plus negative 66, that is negative 70. So you have 7x squared minus 11x plus 33, remainder negative 70. So let us check using syntactic division. So with your numerical divisions, you have positive 7 for 7x cubed, and then positive 3, and then positive 11, and then negative 4. So equate the divisor to 0. You have x plus 2 equals 0. And then the value of x positive ito magiging negative. So you have negative 2. And then bring down 7. So positive 7 times negative 2, that is negative 14. Positive 3 plus negative 14, that is negative 11. Negative 11 times negative 2, that is positive 22. Positive 11 plus positive 22, that is positive 33. Positive 33 times negative 2, that is negative 66. Negative 4 plus negative 66, that is negative 70. So yun ulit, x cubed divided by x is x squared. So you have 7x squared minus 11x plus 33. Remainder negative 70. Parehas naman. So that is 7x squared minus 11x plus 33. Remainder negative 70. Okay, so lastly, huwag niyo kakalimutan i-express yung sagot in this form. So dividend divided by the divisor is equal to the quotient which is 7x squared minus 11x plus 33, and then plus the remainder, which is negative 70 over the divisor. So you have x plus 2. Ayan. So sulat in this form yung sagot. Again, dividend divided by the divisor is equal to the quotient plus the remainder over divisor. Okay naman in this form. So you have quotient times, sorry, this is the divisor, times the quotient plus the remainder. And again, so you have the dividend equals the divisor times the quotient plus the remainder. Okay naman. Okay, so either is kaya instead of writing plus negative 70, pwedeng diretsong isulat ninyo as minus 70. So again, this is the dividend is equal to the divisor times the quotient plus the remainder. So maalin dito sa dalawa. O kaya ito.